Uh, Tonight I just want to do another story about a guy that was hit by lightning 7 times, and he lived through all 7 strokes, and he did die in 83, I think it was. And I'm going to go over a little bit of stuff, what all 7 strikes that he had, even first all the way through the 7th one, and the reason why he died. It's probably be a short show also. Hey there, Mr. Rogers. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing real good. I'm just going to do a little show right quick. I'm going to try to get ready for a big day tomorrow. Me and my dad's going to go out, and Rick and a couple of other ones. We're going to try to go out and do some investigation tomorrow night. Me and my dad's going to do a couple videos in the morning and run some errands and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't know exactly what all I got going on tomorrow, but I'll wait till a few people gets in here. I don't want to start and everything, but I do want to go over some of these things I've been doing. This movie, Attached, it's a documentary. That right there, that's my cousin. That's my cousin Shasta. That's on my channel once in a while on my show here. That's her daughter. She plays in this movie. That is the guy that does the thing, the Booth Brothers. Written and produced and directed. They do it all. They do work for the Sci-Fi Channel and Spook TV and everything. So y'all, hey there, Vicky. How are you doing? Oh, Lordy. I just got home from work, eat, got cleaned up, coming here to get ready to do the show for tonight. Been working on a few odd and end things around and try to get some different things done. I've been working on my green screen background. I'm going to try to get it set up where I can have more varieties of things like that. I don't really know what I'm doing about it, but I'll try to figure it out. Hey there, Ted, buddy. How you doing? I'll probably get up with you this weekend, email you about some things if you're not too busy. I'll have to check that out. Hey, Vicky. I'm okay. When is the movie come out and what channel? I don't know about when this comes out, but it's already out on DVD right now. I think you can order it like on Amazon or straight from let's see. I guess you can go to that right there. You might can order it through that or something other. it's a documentary. It's really interesting. I mean, first part of it is a little wild, but it's awesome. I'm good, buddy. I started posting my baits on my community tab. I will be putting them on my website, and if you want some, we can talk. But okay, that's cool. Yeah, I want to get you to help me out on that pond I was talking about. I'm gonna go take some pictures of it and show you what I was talking about, where it's muddy and stuff like that. The thing I got for tonight is going to be pretty short. I only got one thing. I can't find no pictures, but 3 pictures. So I do got some pictures of lightning bolts and stuff. We'll look at a few different lightnings and stuff like that. But pictures of the guy, I only found 2 pictures, 2 or 3, and I found a picture of his headstone. Then I will try to do the other one. The other one ain't got a whole lot. He just got a few pictures. It don't even have a picture of him. I seen a little preview somewhere, but didn't catch when and where. I know it's on YouTube, not the full thing, but where they talking to Philip Booth and Christian St. Booth. They talked to him and interviewed him. It's very, very interesting. I think you can go right straight to them and order it. I'm not sure. I know it's a little expensive, but I had mine autographed. I think it took up some of the thing, and we got a poster. Something else we got. Me and my dad's got one of each. I think you can go on Spook TV and spooktv.com, and I believe you can find something there about it. Okay, I'll check. I think I lost my book where I'm in. I can't find that book whatsoever. I checked this house over. I can't find it. We'll wait till a couple more little people gets in here and we will start. Have y'all got any plans for the weekend? Today's my last day, so I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I'm going to sit around, have fun. We're going to go make some videos. Tomorrow night, we are going to the Civil War little 2-room shack, I guess. Name of the place, the little skirmish that was there, was called Stallman's Raid. Y'all can look it up if y'all want to. Check it out. But that's where we're going to be at tomorrow night. I would have put it on here tonight, but I didn't think about it till just now I mentioned it. But sometime tomorrow I might go live and I will put the picture on here of the place that we're going to be going and put the little plaque on there too and let you read it. It's a pretty good little story. It don't give a lot of history about it. The Stallman's Raid, it actually covered several counties here in North Carolina. before it reached to I can't think of where it stopped at, but it reached pretty good distance. I think it was going down towards the South Carolina or somewhere, and then they stopped here in North Carolina to do something other, and they got their horses stolen or something. I don't know. And I heard two or three different stories about it. So I don't have the foggiest idea really what's true until I do a little bit more research on it. Well, we'll go ahead and get started while we're here. Let's see here. This is the guy that we are talking about tonight. He was a park ranger. His name is Rory, but I don't know his last name. I wouldn't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, he's struck by lightning 7 times throughout his life and survives each time. He's recognized by Guinness World Records as the person struck by lightning more recorded times than anybody else. He was born in Greene County, Virginia, on February the 7th, 1912. He grew up in Blue Ridge Mountains and was one of 11 children. He began working as a park ranger at Shenandoah National Park in 1936. Yeah, he lived all 7 times. The first time he got struck was in April 1942. He took shelter in a newly constructed fire lockout tower. At the time of the incident, the tower had no lightning rods, and the building was struck 8 times. Inside the tower, fire was jumping all over the place, filled the building, and was struck within a few feet of, let's see, they all scrambled out the door. The lightning burnt a half-inch stripe across his leg, hit his toe, and burned a hole in his shoe. Hey there, Bluegrass. How you? Said hey to chat. Vicky said hey to Bluegrass. That was the first time he got struck. Let's see. The second time was in July of 1969. He was driving his truck on a mountain road when a nearby tree was struck by lightning. Struck by lightning and deflected into the opening window of his truck. I don't understand that. It striking him. The strike burned his eyebrows and his eyelashes and set his hair on fire. He was also left unconscious with the truck rolling precautionally something to a, let's see, near the edge of a nearby cliff. They said hi to you, Vicky. Just so Vicky. Hey, off the hook. Thank you, Bluegrass. Hey there, sunshine. Very well. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming in. This dude, he had one bad look. That's for sure, you know. Had one bad look. One after another one. It set his hair on fire. He was also unconscious. Well, I done read all that. Normally, the metal body of the vehicle offered protection by acting as some kind of cage. So your vehicle is supposed to help you to be a little safer while you're in a storm like that. But he just ain't having no good luck. The third time, it was July 1970. He was out in his front yard when a lightning struck a nearby transformer. It jumped from the transformer, struck his left shoulder, and it like lump of steak. I don't know what I mean by that. And let's see. This is his other picture where he this is his other where the lightning had ran through his body. I don't see how in the world he survived that. Then his fourth time he got struck was in spring of 72. Was at work inside the station at Shenandoah National Park when lightning struck again, setting his hair on fire. He dashed for the restroom to put the flame out, but his head wouldn't fit under the tap and had to use a wet towel instead. Well, I appreciate it. I don't see myself doing the good stories or nothing, but I think it's interesting. I like some of these odd stuff. You don't hear tell of. You don't hear tell of people living that many times through lightning strike. I've been sub to you for a bit. Yeah, I like I like Bluegrass's channels. Pretty good. Everybody here's got some amazing channels. That's for sure. Looks like a tree almost. Yeah. Very interesting. That was his fourth time he got struck. His fifth time was on August the 7th, 1973. He was out patrolling the park when he spotted a storm cloud. He drove away in the opposite direction, like a bat out of you know what. When he was satisfied that he was at a safe distance, he hopped outside the truck and was struck a bolt of lightning. The lightning moved down his left arm and left leg, knocked his shoe off. It crossed over to his right leg, just beneath the knee. He crawled back into his truck to retrieve his can of water to douse it on his head, which was on fire. His hair burnt again off of that one. Thank you, Johnson. Means a lot. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Mickey. I didn't get the sub notification, or I would have sub sooner. I know I've been getting that like it a lot too. Good evening. Good evening to you too. Great people, great channels here for sure. Oh yeah. You ain't a kid. That happens a lot, Bluegrass. Hey, Christina. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool story. That was the fifth time. But the funniest thing is, every time he does it, his hair always catches on fire. He always carried him a jug of water around with him ever since the second time, I think, or the third time. He realized he just might as well carry him a jug of water with him. The sixth time was on June the 5th, 1976. He was strolling along outside when he tripped, injured his ankle. He noticed storm cloud, rose to his feet, and attempted to flee the area. He was struck again, resulting in his hair catching on fire. That dude can't catch a break. Oh yeah, that's an amazing channel there, Vicky. I like to watch her shows. Down to earth, everything. I mean, she's really cool. I try to watch her show at least once a day if I can. The seventh strike was on June 25th of 1977. He It seems like you get strike about every 2 years. You'll get a strike, just about it. Maybe he needs to shave his head. Yeah. He was fishing this time. It was fishing from a local pond one morning when he was struck a seventh time. The lightning hit the top of his head, setting his hair on fire. The lightning traveled down, burned his chest and stomach. He fell. He fled to his car. When he reached the car, a hungry bear appeared, strolling over to his fishing line to steal his trout. He jumped out of his car to scare the bear away with his let's see, with his hair still smoldering on his head. All 7 lightning strikes were documented by Shenandoah National Park Superintendent R. Taylor Hoskins or something. Anyway, he also claimed he was struck by lightning as a child while helping his father cut wheat. The lightning struck the that little sickle thing he was using without causing injuries. Nobody else was present when it occurred, so it couldn't be verified. He's got the most world records for the flames on his head. Let's see. People was scared to be around him. Anywhere near him out of fear of being struck themselves. At one stage, his wife was out hanging clothes in the backyard, and Rory popped out to give her a hand. She was struck by lightning. Good night. Hey there, Sean. So his wife even got struck by lightning, and he died in tragic circumstances on September 28th, 1983. And I did read somewhere where they think that his wife actually had something to do with that. But I can't find where I read it at. I don't know if it's true or not, so I really can't say. But this is what his stone looks like. That's what his stone looks like. Okay, now we're back. I can't think of what it's called, but it's where a person affect and can't wear watch, but they track lightning. I was told. I don't know. I ain't never heard that. uh, all I know that he didn't have no luck whatsoever. His luck was always bad luck, even whoever's around him. But in one that I did read, I'll tell you that he let's see. They think the ruling was that he committed suicide, but some of them think that his wife had something to do with it. But that's what I was reading the other day, so I'm not sure. Hey there, Myers Paranormal. How you doing, buddies? But there's another guy that's got struck by lightning. But it actually I think he got struck like twice. And then he after he got struck, when he did die, his tombstone got struck about 3 or 4 more times, and it melted his stone, so they just never did put it back up. Hey there, Julie. Doing well. Hey, Bootsy. Myers said, hey, Bootsy. Sean said, hey, Bootsy. Myers said, hey, Vicky. Nato says, hey, Myers. It was actually a pretty interesting story. It was kind of interesting. I just can't believe somebody got hit by seven times by lightning and has lived all them times. That's crazy. But that's the only lucky thing he had about him is living through each time. But he did learn how to bottle up him some water just to keep with him wherever he goes in case he runs into a storm. He'll put his hair out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Chat going so fast, I can't keep up with it. Love the family here. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all a lot. Thank you for donating your giveaway to me. I really appreciate it. That it was very thoughtful. Yep. He mentioned it first, and I said, okay, I'll get it. And I put it down here as soon as I can. I'll try to get everything out to everybody. I'll be busy tomorrow. We're only be nowhere near the post office tomorrow, so it'll probably be first of next week before I actually get it out there to everybody. Bluegrass. Yeah, y'all ones got amazing channels and everything. That's the reason why I enjoy seeing each and every one of y'all. Like I said, just go ahead and check everybody out. Go to Ted's channel, Off the Hook Outdoors, and show him support and everything. He does a lot with his family, with his kids. They go fishing and hunting and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Okay, I'm not seeing Charwoman in my blind. Be honest with you, I didn't either. I just saw somebody say it. Yeah, I seen somebody say it too. It was on up in the chat up yonder. You know what? I thought I saw Sean. I think I started the video. Yeah, she needs to come in a lot when Vicky come in, and she'll come in about a little bit. Are you good? You're good. Laugh out loud, blues. Laugh out loud, same here. But I don't know where I done my book. I can't find my book nowhere. I ain't no telling actually where it's at, but it's got me worried when I can't find it. But this is one I'm talking about. It's actually we're actually in it. This book right here, it's already out in paperback and it's on Kindle. You can buy it straight from the author, I believe. I know it's on Amazon also. Go to that, visit that site there at the bottom for more information, and you can actually probably get it that way. Fine. Okay, guys, it's a Bootsy fault. I will check it out for sure. Yeah, we're in chapter 17, the first part of the chapter. I think it's like 8 or 9 pages, 10 pages. My group is in that first part of that chapter. I was interviewed for, I don't know, probably about a week, 2 weeks, possible 3 weeks, I guess it was, before the book came out. It's a real good book. I was gonna try to finish reading mine, but I can't find what I done with it. It'll turn up when I ain't thinking about it. Any of y'all got anything y'all gonna be doing this weekend? I'll show some lightning storms. I like thunderstorms and lightning storms. I like to watch lightning as long as it ain't nowhere near where I'm at. That is so pretty way that does. That's awesome looking. We have some like that right there during the summertime when it's real hot outside over the mountains. That's pretty too. That just looks like something there from the Ghostbuster movie. Nope, just working. Awesome. Yeah, I finally got my 3-day weekend coming up this time. You have to quick to snap a picture like that. Oh yeah, I've actually done a video one night here at the house when it got bad storm at one summer. I was here by myself and I was outside and it started lightning and it actually popped pretty close where I was at. I was done and I was back in the house. Have y'all ever been out riding or something there and you get caught in a storm and it's lightning, you have to pull over until it goes over so you can see the road? I've been in that situation a time or two. I was in a house fire one night. Uh, we just had got out of a storm. Yeah, it's lots. We was just the storm just had went by, and it actually caught a house on fire. So we went to it. Yeah, I like lightning and stuff. I like watching lightning and all the pictures stuff people takes. And we was standing. I just had came out and I had to take my pack off, and my pack was out of air and stuff like that. And I took my mask off and laid my helmet on the box over the side of us, and I'm taking a drink. And I was drinking me a drink, try to get cooled down because it was hot with all that gear on and everything, And you turn out and you got all that air pack on, and you got your mask, and you dress up like you're going to Alaska. There you are, beautiful me. Anyway, we was all standing out there drinking. It was like 4 or 5 of us, and all of a sudden it come a thunder. Then that big old pop of lightning popped right beside of us where we was standing at. We all ran in that metal building like an idiot. And it popped 2 or 3 times there, and we finally got the fire out and left. But that was a big night though. It was I think across the county, we got like 20 some fire stations in this county, and everybody had a house fire, if not 2 at a time. So every department was busy, and trees down in the road. That was that night when that tornado came across. I can't remember, several years ago. Tornado came through, and the gust of the wind blew the chicken house off its foundation, blowed it across the road. Storms are pretty rough, especially when you ain't expecting something there to happen. I don't have no more pictures. How would you like to have something like that? That's pretty bad right there. It said it actually, one time it said it blowed his shoes off. And then the first time he got struck by lightning, it burned his eyebrows and burned his eyelashes. And then the second time, I think it said it burnt his I can't remember what else. I know it said it burnt down his leg and knocked his shoe off, put a hole in his shoe or something other. Is the I saw in the video got yours? Looks like a tree. I don't I don't know what you mean, Julie. I know me and my dad and Rick and Joseph was there. That in that video you was talking about. And then Gremlin. Yeah, Gremlin. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking, my bad. Gizmo, yeah. That's my little gizmo. Yeah, we got that about, I don't know, right before Thanksgiving last year. Maybe before Halloween, I believe. Um, I don't have it in here with me right now, but it's still in the back of the truck. But yeah, we can use it like for something. It's real sensitive. We use it for see if anything comes up and touch it, like we can use the cat toys. Uh, the real Boo Bears, I think that's what they call them, was very expensive, so we couldn't afford that. And I've been wanting one, but we was at Walmart one night and we found that, and it went off every time my dad had it he had it in the buggy, and every time he would walk and it hit one of the little cracks in the floor, that thing will go off. So then I got a thing. I figure it might be pretty good, so we're gonna take it with us, and we've been taking it with us last few good investigations. The gremlin, the toy that you had in the cemetery. Yep. And it does go off. Rick is scared of it. He said if that thing goes off, he said he's gone. he said that's about the most spookiest thing that we've got. It went off. That was crazy. That was creepy. Yeah, it was I I don't know how to explain it. It's really a pretty cool gadget that we thought of. I've been looking in the toy section when we go to Walmart trying to figure out what we can use. And that's the only thing that I found was really sensitive that you can look at it and go off. I never once thought of using something like that. Yeah, they got them in the Well, here at Walmart where I live at, they got it in the electronics back there where all the news, where the stuff is coming back out, where it's like it was in the 80s. If you go back there, you should be able to find some. Because I know I went to Walmart the other night and they had a whole bunch. Cool for sure. Yep. I'm just waiting on for it to go off. That's the next thing for it to go off. I guess the spirits has got to get used to it. I took it to my mom's graveyard where she's buried at the other day. I figured that somebody will touch it up there, which they probably will. They just got to get used to it. And if it goes off in that cemetery, it will be spooky because you're out in the boondocks in that graveyard. You're nobody around except for at the end of the road where you turn to go down in there, and there's no light. It's dark as a pitch down there. I mean, you get halfway down the driveway to the road. I mean, the roadway, the hair starts standing up on your arms. Because you already know there's something there watching you as you get ready to go down in there. And when you get out, you can feel something. I'll tell you something you won't believe. I'm only 10 subs away from matching your sub count. Cool. I hope mine gets going again. I kind of doubt it. I got a feeling I'm at a standstill. Mine should be picking back up for long though when I get my new guest on the show. I'm working on some bigger things. Does your dad get scared? Um, yes and no. First time I noticed he got scared when we was doing the ghost hunt was when we went to the cemetery where you saw us with that gremlin at that night. That cemetery, Ashley, he didn't get scared in the cemetery. He got scared when he went sit in the truck. Because that's the road where they found all them dead bodies on. I tell you how it happened. Me, Mason, and Austin was standing in the cemetery. My dad was there with us. My dad just had got out of the hospital. Uh, I tried to get him back into paranormal slowly, which I did. I didn't rush him. I let him go when he wanted to, and whatever. So I appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that too. And he said, I got to go sit down in the truck. He can't stand there no longer. Which he walks with a cane now and everything, so he couldn't, he couldn't stay there, stand up much longer. So he had to go sit down. I told him, I said, yeah, go ahead, and I'll be over. We'll be over in a minute, and we'll get going down to the bridge and stuff like that. Yeah, he don't talk that much. I tried to get him talk, get him say something, but he 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 just likes to sit back and watch stuff happens. And he went sat down in the truck, and he hadn't been over there in 2 seconds. Me and Austin and Mason were still standing in the cemetery, and he kept shining his flashlight over at me. I thought, what in the world does he want? I thought everything's okay, so I started back investigating. He done it again. I told Mason and him, I said, I'm gonna go over there and see what's wrong, see what he needs. I walked over there. That dude was white as a piece of paper. I never seen him like that, not in my whole 41 years. And he was white. I mean, he was white as white can be. There ain't no color white can describe how white he was. And he was just a shaking. I said, what's wrong? He said, I was getting in the truck, and all of a sudden I turned and looked, and there was a face staring at me. He was out of it. I wouldn't talk either. I would be sitting and looking at everybody and watching, waiting to run. Me too. He don't normally lie, tell me a story like that, but I kind of believe him because that place does give you creepy vibes. You can sit in the truck driving, and you can feel something there pushing you back in the seat. I mean, that's how strong the force is. And harder I mash the gas, harder you get pushed back in the seat. Because I mean, it's just try to keep you from going down on that road. He was white. I mean, you can't explain how. I can't tell you how he was that night. He looked at me and he about gave out a breath. He said, "Y'all come on. I ain't gonna sit here no longer." So we stood around the truck and we shined lights all down in the woods there. Didn't see nothing and everything. But he said it was about head height. Just when he turned around, he said it come right up into the glass of the truck and looked at him. He said it done it twice. So next time when we go there and he decides he's going to stay in the truck, I'm going to put the camera on him. I'm going to try to put the camera on him and glance it out into the side of the truck there to see. Your dad kind of stopped and just checked everything out all around. Oh yeah. He was he knew there was something there, and I know something there was there, but I didn't know it was going to be like that. Same way the other night at Peggy's house. I never been scared, but whatever come through them trees, it scared me. I thought it was coming through them trees and pulling the trees up out of the ground behind it. And I've been in the woods when I was little by myself before and never got that scared. It was really, really, really interesting. They had I think they finished their video that they was doing, and then they came over to the truck where we was at. When we went down to the bridge, my dad didn't get out. He said, "I'm gonna sit here." He didn't get out. He stayed in the truck. Next time when we went to the cemetery, he didn't even get out. He stayed in the truck. He said he laid his seat back and almost fell asleep. And I said, I don't care. He can stay in the truck if he wants to. And I'll tell you another story too. When we was at my let's see here. Hey, love all you awesome folks. I gotta get ready for bed. I appreciate you coming in here, buddy. Thank you a lot. Y'all have a good night and get a lot of rest. Nightmare. Glad you come in. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'll tell you another one. Let's see, when was it? Oh, it was one night when me and my dad just had got out of the hospital again. This was the first time that he got out, and I asked him, I said, "Are you sure you want to go?" He said, "Yes, I want to go." And I said, "Well, I'm going to start you back in little at a time, slowly." He said, "Okay." We went to my mom's cemetery. Of all places, I didn't think it would be that bad, which it wasn't. And he he got he I parked my truck real close where he can just like sit in the truck and he can hear me doing the talking. And if he wanted to ask a question, he could ask too. Well, we was at my grandma's grave at night. My grandma and grandpa's. Excuse me. Anyway, had my camera facing the gravestone, and I said, "Does anybody here want to speak to us tonight?" And this is right at the first of the investigation when we got there. We hadn't been there probably 20 minutes, if that. And nothing happened. And I said, "Is there a female here that wants to speak to us?" The little cat ball came on. Well, I had it sitting on top of my grandparents' grave on the stone. It went off. Then I set the spirit box on there, but I didn't cut it on. I just cut the little sensor on. It wasn't but a second that thing popped on. And I had the camera sitting right here in my phone, and I was standing beside it, and I just leaned over to look in the chat and see who popped in. And when I stood back up like this, I couldn't turn my head, but I seen outside of my eyes where I was looking over, and there was something standing, white, about shoulder heights to me, was white, draped in white, over the head and everything. I couldn't turn my head to see what it was. I tried and I tried, and actually before that happened, I heard somebody cough. I asked my dad, said, "Was it you coughing?" He said, "No." I said, "Can you cough for me a minute? Let me see if that matches what I heard." And it didn't match what I heard. And that's when that thing stood beside of me and I couldn't turn my head. And finally, when it disappeared, then I could turn my head like that. I was a little scared, but I wasn't scared. You know, I mean, I didn't get scared enough to take off running, but I did get scared enough to say I couldn't tell you what actually happened. I don't know who it was, what it was, or what, but all I know is it stood about shoulder heights to me standing up, and I couldn't turn my head whatsoever. I couldn't even turn my whole body like this just to see. It wouldn't let me do nothing. And then after it disappeared and went away, I started moving again. That's a real funny feeling. And that night when that gust of wind about knocked me off my feet, my dad was standing behind me. I mean, he wasn't even arm distance, not even elbow distance like that from me. And whatever that gust of wind came through, I felt it about knocked me off my feet. And my dad said he didn't ever feel it because I asked him. Now I don't know what that was. Oh my gosh, I would have had to get out of there right away. Yeah, it was really weird that night. And when we went to the cemetery and Rick was inside that mausoleum, he got touched several times in that mausoleum. I think we was live at that time, and I told him, I said, I believe I see a shadow in between that little door and the little window pane thing there, whatever you want to say it was. And he just had set the cat toy on that little windowsill back there in the back. Just as soon as I said, I think I seen something there like that, a little shadow, that cat toy came on. He like to have a fit. That was an awesome night too. We had something there following us when we was walking back to our trucks. That was a really crazy night that night. I don't know how to explain that one either. But when we got out of our cars and stuff like that and took off walking, you can feel something other, like walking beside of you or following you or in front of you and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if I can't remember if I put that slave cemetery and slave church up on YouTube or not that we took the other night. I don't think I did. I think it's on my other camera, and my other camera card got erased somehow when we done that cemetery down there in Winston. Somehow it my card got erased, so I don't have none of that footage. So now I gotta go back down there sometime when it gets a little bit warmer and try to do another video like that. Well, that was a cool place. That church that we went to there, it was really interesting. It was a log cabin church, old church. I think it was early 1700s, I think it was. I do believe it was early 17 because that's back when George Washington came down and visit, and he stayed there or something. I can't wait for another show, Julie. I watched your other one. I can't remember if I commented on it or not. I'm going to go back and check and see if I did. I can't remember when I watched it. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I did watch one Tuesday when I was at the doctor's getting my treatment. Do you carry any religious items with you, like a fix or something like that? I mean, don't know if it would do any good, but I think it would make me feel better. Yeah, we do. We carry our little crosses with us that we had blessed. Mine's in my work bag that I keep when I take back and forth to work. But yeah, we do. We also pray before we go in and out. I don't do my praying on camera, but I do my praying for I get out of the truck. I'll have my cross with me pretty much about all times. I don't carry no rocks or nothing like that because rocks gets too heavy. I ain't got enough pockets for my other stuff that I need. I don't carry nothing like holy water or nothing like that. Where did everybody go? I know Myers said he went to bed. Native Wild Man, where he's at. My mother-in-law has been diagnosed with, and she has both my step grandchildren. So I've been going over there a lot, and we have a lot of issues of what's going to have to be done. Oh, I'll be praying for you. I hope everything gets worked out okay. Just not able to get on YouTube as much as I used to, but I'm hoping that going to change soon. Yeah, I will be praying for you, that's for sure. Praying for y'all. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. No problem. You just take your time and everything work out okay. I'm just glad to see you back. Me and Sean Wilson here talking about you one night, and he said, "Have you seen her?" I said, "No, I ain't heard from her, nothing." I said, "I'm kind of a little worried." I didn't think a holy war. Yeah, I I tried to make me some holy water, but I couldn't get my hole punchers to work right. Every time I tried, my hole punchers got rusted and everything. So I said I'll buy some already made. Yeah. Look like that we're going to have pretty good weather for tomorrow. At least it ain't going to be raining for a change. Thank God. Last time we went out after it rained and it was cold, and I think that's how I caught my cold. And first week, Monday, I think it was. No, Sunday. Sunday, I was all choked up. Come Monday, I was a little better, but not 100%. Then Tuesday I was a whole lot better than I was on Sunday. I, I'm gonna try to do a little extra videos this week to get let's see here. We got 7 inches of snow night before last. You can keep your snow, Vicky. I don't want no snow. Yeah, first it was my dad, then I left to go see my mom, and then I came back, and my mother-in-law's having all their problems, and there are all kinds of issues. Oh yeah, it always happens around this time of year for everybody like that. I know you should. You sound a lot better tonight. Yeah, I sure do. She's laughing. Yeah, John, you sound a whole lot better. Yeah, I feel better. I love the snow, Vicky. I don't mind it at all. I would like to move from Alabama back up to where it snows. I'd like to see it as long as I don't have to leave the house. If I have to leave the house, I hate it. I don't want it. I didn't see here in North Carolina. If it snows, if they see one snowflake, just one, don't matter if it don't ever snow. If they see one, the school's called out. And when I was a kid, didn't like school. That was the greatest thing since a slice of bread. We always said we hope it snows uh, taller than a giraffe, so we wouldn't have to go to school. But that ain't the way we said it. That's just nicely the way we said it. Than what we said. Then it would snow and get called out. We'd be outside playing and this and that. But now I got to work, got responsibilities. I don't want it to snow. Snow better than ice, but not 7 inches. Yeah, I don't like ice neither. I try not to do. If it snows, I hope it snows on my days off, like on a Thursday. When I do make it home from work, I know I don't have to go back out for nothing. It's I did see some snow flurries. Let's see, Tuesday. No, it was Monday because me and my dad we went up to next to where my aunt lives at, where we used to prime biker and all them summers. Uh, it actually was wind snow. It was blowing off the mountains. Might have to do a video one of these days where oh, I had to show y'all the mountain where I took the other day. Then let me figure out what I done with the picture. This is y'all remember the Andy Griffith show? The where Andy always keeps talking about a guy go to Mount Pilot. Well, this is the mountain that he always talked about. Well, that's in the town of Mount Pilot. That's the Pilot Mountain. That's the knob. They say they used back in the day there was an Indian tribe that lived on top of the knob, and then they said those people had steels up on the knob, and they used to be able to climb. They used to have like steps that you walk up, get on top of the knob, but somebody got hurt, and then they stopped that. Yes, snow days were the best. Waking up and hearing your school was closed. Good old days. Yeah, that was good old days, that's for sure. Wow, that's awesome looking. Yep, that was uh Mount Pilot where they always talk about they going to the city. But it was but it's actually Pilot Mountain. That's what it's supposed to be called, but they always went backwards. You know how them Mayberryans are. uh I'm gonna be going back and doing another in each part of the Andy Griffith show. I'm gonna do the Wally's Filling Station, uh, the courthouse. I'm gonna go and do the thing of Andy Griffith's house where he lived in when he was here in town. They turned it into a bed and breakfast, but you have to call about a year and a half in advance just to get to stay in that house. That's how book it stays. And they also have Mayberry Days up in town, and you can come to it, and you'll get to see some of the characters, not the real characters, but the ones that acts like them, because the real ones are done died out. But the woman that plays Thelma Lou, she's still living, far as I know, and she is here in North Carolina. She actually lives in Mayberry. I never seen her personally, and I never been to Mayberry Days. To me, I think it is a little bit uh, too much. every single store has got something about the Andy Griffith Show. I liked the Andy Griffith Show, but they went overboard with it. You know, I heard Andy Griffith was really not that nice. You're right. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's kind of hard to believe. Well, he was nice, but he wasn't all that nice, but he wasn't really a bad, hateful person either. You know, he just, like most people, sets his ways. But I ain't gonna say anything that hurt, hurt the show or nothing like that. But I do have some different things, different thoughts and stuff. You know what I mean? My opinions alone. But he did have a lot of impact on a lot of people, though. And the show, I did watch when they interviewed him one time. They said they used the show as a I don't know what I'm trying to say. They try to use it to let people know you cannot solve problems in 30 minutes. It takes longer, like you do on the show. There's no way you can solve a problem serious that they had on the show like it in real life. That's what I was told. Well, that's what they done the documentary on. I don't know exactly what they all trying to mean, but Andy Griffith, he's the only main character on the show. Rest of them is just the add-ons. There really was no Ain't B or Opie or Barney Five. A lot of people expect them to be the characters they're playing. Oh yeah. But did you know the guy? I didn't know this. You know the guy that Winnie the Pooh. You know the guy that done the voice for Winnie the Pooh. I never guessed this in a million years. You know the town drunk in Mayberry, Otis Campbell. He's the voice for Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. I didn't know that until I was watching on YouTube one night. And actually, I was watching a documentary about Otis on YouTube. And he was actually the original voice for Winnie the Pooh. I forget what years. I think it's the early when it first came out or something like that. I mean, I would never guess that in a million years. I would never know. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Yep. I mean, I never would dream of that. And I got thinking, I said, I forget what I typed in and a lot of bios of different characters came up, and his was one of them. I don't know his name though in real life. The Pooh guy only got drunk, so he didn't have to go home. Oh yeah. Yeah, he sure did. He was one of my favorite characters on the show. Him and Don Knotts and guy that played Ernest T. Bass. Especially when Ernest T went to the army. That was so funny. Yeah, they I've been trying to finding different people I've been looking up here lately and trying to see if I can find out things that I never knowed about them in my life. Yeah, that's his name. I would. I couldn't think of his name to save anybody's life. Y'all go read up about him and check him out. Like I said, I didn't know it. That's just what I watched on YouTube videos. He was a voice actor. He he did Mickey Mouse, the Christmas Mickey Mouse when they act like Mr. Scrooge and all that. Well, he was the voice of the ghost that carries Scrooge around, Ghost in the Chains. He was the voice for that guy, for that character, and he's also the voice for Winnie the Pooh. See, and the owl, he's voice for it. I watched the last documentary on Anne Frank on Netflix. It was good. I like history. Oh, I like Anne Frank stuff too. I like the movie, the black and white version. We watched it in school. Actually, we read the book first, then we watched the movie. But they read the book. The class did. I didn't read the book. But I did watch the movie with the class though. Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? We just got done. We started talking about other odd and end things now. Hey, Donna. Yeah, we just got done talking about the guy that plays the Otis in Andy Griffith's show that did the voice for Winnie the Pooh. Right there, he looks old right there. He looks very old. Oopsie on the beat. Hello, hello, hello. Vicky says hello. Hello to Vicky. Let me try and figure out what else good I can figure out to tell. It's like the let's see here. I don't know what else to talk about now. Done talked out everything. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back up there, and I'm gonna do different little short videos for each part of Andy Griffith Show. I think that would be interesting. Who are Joseph and Rick to you? Just friends? Yeah, just friends. Rick did work with my wife. That's how I got to know him. And Joseph, he's the guy that just walked up one night over at John Martin's grave. I mean, John Martin's house. And he's been with us ever since. That's been, I don't know, first of last year, if not a little bit longer. It's been a while since he's been with us. Do you need a person for your paranormal show? Yeah, I'll get anybody up here on the show. I'm gonna start back doing my interviews on Sundays. Probably first of next month or maybe first of March. I'm gonna start back doing that every Sunday show, do my interviews and stuff like that. That last video was crazy. That spirit box talking was something else. Oh yeah, and it was also speaking in Italian. I don't know what the devil it was saying, so they was telling us try to interpret it the best they could know how. I didn't know what they were saying. Those is your man. Okay. Send tell them send me a email and we will talk. See what we can get going on. Where is your sister? Or is it your aunt? Talking about Shasta. She's my cousin. She been busy. She's been doing schoolwork with her daughter. She has a lot of stuff to do. Actually, my aunt, she broke her foot, so she has to help her get around and everything. So she hadn't been on the show for a while. Yeah, she's my cousin. Her mom and my dad is brother and sisters. My dad is the oldest one in the family, and her mom is the youngest one. And they're the only two that's living now in my dad's side. I can't post his link, but you can look him up. Okay. Uh, I think Vicky, she's the only one in here now that's is a mod in my thing. I don't know if Sean's still in here or not. He normally is can mod on. I mean, he normally can post links for people. But he came in, and he's gone. I don't know where he's at. He normally done talking about now. He might be making him some tea. Yeah, just tell him send me a email, and we'll do some talking. Yeah, I'm on regular. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't make nobody a blue wrench. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me try something right here. I ain't gonna swear it'll work, but pin in the message report, move, put in timeout. Hey, type something right quick, Donna, and see if you got a blue wrench. Bootsy's got a blue wrench. I didn't know I could do it on my phone. Learn something every day, kind I just learned how to put how to do my share screen just the other day. I tried, but for some reason it won't do it. You good, Vicky? I couldn't remember if I made Julia mod the other day, but evidently I did somehow. Well, that's cool. I'll I gotta stop getting up at 4 o'clock in the mornings. Yeah, I just subbed to him. I just had got over there to him, so uh, like I said, I'll try to we'll get together and we'll talk and see what we can do. I will check him out too. He has a team, but I forgot their name. Okay. I just checked him out and I actually subbed to him and everything, and it was actually a pretty cool channel. I'll watch some of the videos tonight when I get ready to go to bed. I'm getting ready to go here in a little bit anyway. I keep forgetting I have my banners up here. C.O.P.S Talk Show live from Pear Pig Studio, North Carolina. I don't have nothing else to talk about. Oh, me and my dad's gonna go tomorrow also, and we're gonna go to the gravestone where Ing Chang Bunker is buried at. They are the Siamese twins. I was going to show you a picture of them, but I actually erased all the pictures, so I put the new ones on. But they was born in Thailand, and then they moved to North Carolina. They moved right up the road into a community called White Plains area, and they lived in separate farms, but they were Siamese. They spent 3 days per at each place with their families, and both of them together had 21 kids. One of them had 10 and the other one had 11, and I can't remember which one's which. They yeah, since you don't have to work tomorrow, look it up. Yeah, I got the house all to myself tonight. My wife had to go to work. I'm home alone. I want to watch TV, sleep, whatever I want to do. Oh, that will be cool. Yeah, I'm going to go and take a picture of the cemetery of their gravestone and the church that they started. They was real big into Christian religion and stuff, and they uh they started that church there in that community, and that's I'm gonna take a picture of the church and their stone so people know that they're actually buried here in North Carolina. I seen the post about the Lawson. Yeah, my cousin put that up. We're actually going to go down there here for long. I can't wait. I'm really so excited to go. Yeah, one of the twins had 10, the other one had 11. Both of them got married. They had 21 kids altogether. And funny thing is, the Siamese twins, Ing and Chang, they married sisters, but they wasn't twins. I mean, they wasn't attached. They was separate, but they wasn't twins neither. But they're still sisters. You cool. You are so cool. Uh, yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then I don't know what else I got lined up in this book of weirdness. I got oh, I didn't go. Excuse me. I didn't go over the main part of the show the other night about I was going to tell you how much they made touring with the circus and stuff. The Siamese twins, Ing and Chang. They only made where did I see that at? I forget how much money they made by doing shows like that. Well, they don't have it in here now, but it did say that they only made like I think it's like $5 a week between both of them to touring the show because they was taxed, and they couldn't be separated because they shared the same liver or something like that. They hold annual family reunions up there for the Bunker family. I can't believe I can't find one how much they got paid a week. They was pretty bad. Chain, he was his weakness was alcohol, and they both had their voice. Ing was known to go on gambling. He played poker all night long. Pretty crazy. That Robert Hunter, he spotted them as they were swimming. He realized uh, they are a sideshow attractions. That's how uh, that's how they got started. They was out swimming. Well, if he played poker and other one had to be there too. Yeah. Can you imagine seeing him swimming? That that'd be a new one on me. That'd be something other than that I have to do 3 or 4 years research on just to see how they would swim. They doesn't use all four of their arms, or do they just use one on the outside of each other? One uses right hand, doesn't use the left hand. That'd be pretty interesting to check out. Wow, swimming. Yeah, that look like a squid in heat trying to swim. My buddy Baker today at work at break time, he's a big hunter and everything, and he was looking on his phone. He's trying to get his bobcat mounted that he killed, and he was looking at some people's had stuff mounted, and he looked on there and somebody had sent a coyote, I think it was, that had two noses, two literally noses, one on like right here, one side beside each other. It had four nostril holes. They would have to be very in sync with each other. Oh yeah. If they don't, they might be swimming around in circles. That's that's kind of interesting how that come about like that, how they got noticed and stuff. The Siamese twins is big here in North Carolina because it's right up the road. It's just about as big as Andy Griffith show stuff is. Uh, y'all know the country music singer Donna Fargo? I don't know too much about her, but she is from North Carolina, right? Andy Griffin's birthplace too. Uh, let's see here. You met her one time? Cool. Yeah, she's from North Carolina too. She's just right up the road from me. My aunt lives about 5 minutes from where her mom and dad lives. Well, lived. I don't know. I think they done dead and died out now. She's 77 years old. Is what the thing here says. She sang the song Funny Face. I might do a show about her one night. I didn't ever do one. Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures. Yep. Let's see here. If I don't forget, I'll go by and take a picture of where her mom and dad lives too. Well, did live. That's her back in her younger days. Short shorts. I about forgot about her that she from the same place. Oh me, I am so tired. We had some rough 2 days at work. I mean, not bad work, but just 2 long 12-hour days. The next week I got to work Monday and Tuesday, and I'll be off Wednesday and Thursday. Then I got to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then the following week I got to work just Monday and Tuesday. I mean, Wednesday and Thursday, but I got Monday and Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off again the following week. I work every other weekend. My weekend consists of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was going to say those shorts are nearly there. Yep. We don't get a day off until Memorial Day. Yeah, unless I take a vacation day. Yeah, I get four or 5 weeks off now, paid vacation days. I think think I get 4 weeks off paid vacation. I'll be using most of them up in October because we're going on a cruise in October. So I probably won't be doing no videos in October this year. I want to do some videos right while we're out in the ocean and stuff, and I'm gonna see if they would run by the Bermuda Triangle and let me take pictures of it. Might see if they just ride through the triangle and see if anything happens. My luck, they'll just drive by and throw me off a boat into the triangle and then go on about their merry way. I'll be like that dude getting struck by lightning 7 times. I never had a job that pays holiday pay except for Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, and 4th of July. My golf course job I had was just 4 paid vacation day, not vacation, but paid holidays. And here at this job I've been at now for 8, 9 years, something like that. I think I get 11 paid holidays. I think. We are looking to cruise into. I love it. Yeah, we're going to go to the Bahamas, and we're stopping off a couple places. They stopping a couple places. I'm going to stay on the boat because I'm afraid if I get off, they say, oh, we're going to leave him. Let's go. That's my thinking. I can't remember where all we're going. I do know we're going to Bahamas. I do know that. But as far as that, I have no idea where else we're going. Did you know about the pyramid in the was in the post I tagged you in? I did. No, I sure didn't, Vicky. I had to go back and check that out. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. I'll go check that out here in a little bit. I wasn't even paying attention to that. But I would like to go to the Bermuda Triangles though. But I want somebody to tie me off to a rope and tie me to a tree. So when I get done what I need to get done, y'all can pull me back in. You all are welcome. Appreciate that. Oh, me. But I am getting some, I'm going to get some more stickers to send out to people that I've going to try to, that's doing a sticker board. I'm going to try to send some stickers out to them and everything. Well, I've done been on here for almost 2 hours. Oh, me. Probably end up getting in bed here in a little bit. I don't know where Sean's at. He's normally done chimed in some more by now. I'm gonna have to get on to him. Ted, he was in here earlier. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, go check out Ted's channel, Off the Hook Outdoors. Like I said, he does have a good channel. He does a lot with his kids. He's got a son, and he's got a daughter, and he takes them fishing all the time on his boat, and takes them hunting and stuff like that. It's a really great family channel. I think he even goes hunting with his dad. I think so. That's he was. Then poof gone. Yeah, he's real busy. He don't even Sean. He stays busy doing something all the time. But I do like to see him coming in though. It means a lot when I see Ted come in because he I just got in. I was just in his show yesterday, I think it was. I was in his chat, or maybe the day before, and I was talking to him in the chat a little bit. Hope he didn't fall asleep like I did that one time. I know it's all good. If I didn't talk, I'd probably fall asleep on my own show too. I was in Matt's show a while ago. He was doing a live earlier. I caught the tail end of it when I was coming home from work. That was horribly done. That was horrible. Don't sleep for 2 days. I felt so bad. Oh, I know how you feel. When I had my dad in the hospital, I didn't even sleep hardly any time. I think I might. He was in the hospital for 5 to 6 days, 7 days, something like that. I went and seen him when I got off work. I come home, maybe I got 2 hours of sleep, if that. Then I go back to work, go back to the hospital, see my dad, stay for about an hour or two, come back home, can't sleep, get my clothes back on, go back to the hospital, see my dad. Then I got so sleepy up there. I think one night I fell asleep in the truck in the parking lot at the hospital. I just stayed up there and left from up there, went straight on to work that morning. I hadn't slept. Yeah. I know that night when I did take him to the doctor, to the hospital, I drove all the way from Roanoke, Virginia, back home. I turned a 2.5 hour ride into an hour. I got home and told my wife, I said, I didn't care if I got stopped or what. I said, they just had to chase me back to North Carolina because I wasn't about to stop. I got back, got up to the hospital. I hollered at that dude standing up there beside the hospital, told him, I said, I need y'all's help. I got up there. I couldn't tell him what's wrong with him because I was squalling and crying like a 2-year-old. And then the doctor tried to talk to me, try to figure out what's wrong with him, and the doctor wouldn't talk to me because I couldn't stop crying long enough. I said, I don't care what y'all do. Make sure y'all get him better. All them people in there looking at me because I was crying. I said, I don't care what they're doing. That's my dad's my only parent I got left, and I want him to stay with me long enough. Did you get the book to sign and auction off? Oh, what I was talking about, when was it, this morning? Or was it yesterday morning? I ain't got a book yet, but I'm going to start. I was thinking this is what I was going to do. I was going to get a book, just any book, and I was going to try to get. I was going to sign it, and I was going to try to get other YouTuber. Must have been this morning. Then I was going to get send it out to different people, get YouTubers sign it. Paranormal or anybody could sign it, and I was going to try to auction it off to raise money, to give to a charity or something other. But it's still in the works. I'm going to think about it a little more, because the charity I want to do is for Crohn's disease. I just don't know what it's called for that, because I want to do research, have them try to do more research in that, because that's what I have. I have Crohn's disease, and it is very, very, very bad disease. I know you were really worried and upset. I kept praying for him. I appreciate that, Vicky. This morning. That's nice. Yeah, I've had this Crohn's disease for ever since December 16th of 99, when I was first diagnosed. I was a senior in high school. I spent most of my senior year in the hospital. Would y'all be interested in doing something like that? If I send it out to y'all and y'all sign it and write a little something there in it, and we'll get it full. Whoever y'all want to, just send it to whoever you can. If you live close to somebody that does YouTube, get them to sign it and send it out to somebody else, and let them get 3 or 4 people to sign it. They send it out. They send it out. When it gets so full, send it back to me, and I will try to do that way. Hey there, Tennessee Paranormal Sam. How you doing, bud? Of course. I would help you. I appreciate that, y'all. That's what I want to do. It don't have to be just paranormal people do it. I want everybody to do it. See how many YouTubers we can get to sign it. Not your name, but the channel names. You know what I mean? You can put your name underneath it if you want to, but just your channel name, and you can write a little something in it, whatever you want to do. Then just send it off to somebody else. Let's see. Hey, Tennessee. Doing okay. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I got the next 3 days off from work, so I'm doing excellent. Hey, Vicky. Thank you, Donna. Hey, that sounds good. You're welcome. Yeah, I got the house to myself. All I got is 2 cats and a pig here with me, and I can do whatever I want to, watch TV or go to sleep early. Well, going to sleep early is done out the door. Can't beat having 3 days off. I know. See, my job where I work at, we turn water bottles into yarn to make clothes with. I don't have my coat in here with me; it's out in the truck. Uh, it's called Reprieve. We make polyester yarn. Uh, if you go to my community tab, I posted 2 video in there of what I do where I work at. They explain how it works and everything. One of them is a mobile unit. It goes to different states and goes all over the U.S. and it stop off at certain places and it will tell you how they make the yarn, the whole process, and at the end of the tour of the trailer of the truck, you'll play a little game. All you gotta do is take your finger, put it on that water bottle, and put it in the recycle bin. You win a prize. You'll get a shirt or one of the little carry bags you put on your back with drawstrings. You get one of those, or you might get a cup or something. I don't know what all they give, but I've won a T-shirt that's too small for me. Now it'll fit me if I had a 6-pack, but this old keg I'm carrying around don't look good on me. I'll check it out. Nice. Yeah, I posted it this morning when I sitting in the truck. Since I've been there, they've had film crew come there and film the process how it, and I've been filmed 3 times and I ain't seen my video yet on none of it. I'm gonna tell them I want my royalties using me, and then not even put me in the video. That's pitiful. It's plumb pitiful. Matter of fact, Laugh out loud. That's the way it goes. if I can do share screen, I can bring it up for you. If y'all want me to do it that way, or y'all can go check it out. Either way y'all want to. Because I'm gonna have to go get in the bed here in a little bit. I'm getting too old to stay up late. But tomorrow we will be staying out till about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, probably. Let me get a share screen here and we'll see. I have to go see all of you later. And not, yeah, I was on my way to bed myself. Okay, y'all fine. If y'all want to, I'll just wait. Y'all can check it out later if you want to, not unless you want me to do the share screen. It ain't but like not even 5 minutes long or something like that. And the one with the mobile is 2 something minutes. Let me play that one for you. Right quick. He'll help me understand this.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing until this happens.
All right, if you've ever wanted to learn how to turn one of these into one of these, you have come to the right place. We're here in beautiful Boulder, Colorado with Reprieve brand ambassador Matthew Youngquest.
Hello.
You're going to give us a tour of the Reprieve Mobile Center here, right?
Yes.
Before we get carried away, and I'm excited about all of this because Pac-12 is all in on Team Green. We're excited to see what you guys are doing here. Tell me what Reprieve is. What's the idea behind it?
Well, Reprieve, what they do is they take recycled plastic bottles, they turn it into yarn, and then they turn it into cool stuff like t-shirts, socks, hats, and more.
All right, so this here inside the mobile unit tells us the process of how a bottle becomes yarn.
Take recycled plastic bottles, we send fish trucks to take it back to North Carolina. We strip them down just to the bottle. Top bottle in flakes. You heat it up to about 100 degrees. From there, what we do is we extrude it through what's like shower heads into yarn.
And some of the products that the yarn then ultimately is used for.
You got Patagonia, Volcom, anywhere from you're doing that we're wearing these brands.
This is 100%.
Yes. And if you feel it, a little bit hot.
Yes. And the companies that you partner with, I know obviously the goals are things that you guys look at. The ultimate goal of companies creating unified. What do you guys want to do?
We want to be able to educate a lot of people and be able to let them know about our guys and what we would do with jeans for instance. I mean, you got anything from car seats from Ford. So we want to be sustainable as possible and make the whole world like that.
yet is the recycle game. So
Where can we
I couldn't consider me.
Are you good at getting it?
So I'm the best.
I'll prove it. What you're gonna do is once you start recycling, the cars are gonna flip around. You get the green water bottles. You got 20 seconds.
Okay. And what do I? I'm just trying to hit as many green water bottles as possible.
It will go faster.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. You went something cool. You might win a unicorn.
You have unicorns made out of recycled fiber?
I mean,
Should I go two hands or one hand?
Two hands. Stay one position. Good.
That didn't seem very.
You got 47.
The first time I did it, I got 48.
Let's see.
But what did I get?
Oh, you won a reprieve tote bag.
I told you I would win. I told you I would win it. All right, well, thank you so much for taking us through. This is awesome what you guys are doing, and we're super excited to be partnered with you guys. We should mention the first 200 fans that show up on the pregame on Saturday get a free reprieve t-shirt. So come for the football, safe t-shirt, just like go green, go green.
See, that's pretty much what it is. It's just it's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing. Good night, Vicky. Night, Vicky. We can't see it. All right. Let me try it one more time then. Let me try it one more time, y'all, for I'm still learning this thing.
Admit it, you use my Old Spice body wash.
Of course. I'm not letting hotel soap near my skin. Right.
Now I'm gonna be ashy.
It's the lavender I meant for me. Get that.
Savannah, if you don't get your moisturized hands off my body wash.
This is what I live with 24/7.
Hey, I got my key card trying to get the spot. Y'all trying to hit the spot?
Your brother.
Y'all smelling so good. At Amica, we provide something more than insurance for auto, home, or even life. It's empathy.
So glad you're okay. Thank you.
Because when things are at their worst, that's when we'll be at our best.
All right, if you've ever wanted to learn how to turn one of these into one of these, you have come to the right place. We're here in beautiful Boulder, Colorado, with Reprieve brand ambassador Matthew Youngquest. You're going to give us a tour of the Reprieve Mobile Center here, right?
Yes.
Before we get too carried away and I get excited about all of this, because Pac-12 is all in on Team Green, and we're excited to see what you guys are doing here. Tell me what Reprieve is. What's the idea behind it?
What they do is they take the cycle plastic bottles, the yarn, and then they turn it into cool stuff like t-shirts, socks, hats, and more.
All right, so this here inside the mobile unit tells us the process of how a bottle becomes yarn. So walk us through
We
it.
take recycled plastic bottles, we use our own efficient take it back to North Carolina, strip them down just to the bottle, in the flakes, heat it up to a chip, 500 degrees. What we do is we through like shower heads into
And some of the products that the yarn then ultimately is used for.
Patagonia, Volcom, anywhere from 30 to 170 grains.
This is 100%
Yes.
recyclable.
And if you feel it feels like that.
Yeah. And the companies that you partner with, I know obviously the goal, but what are some of the things that you guys look at? The ultimate goal of this company and creating Unify. What do you guys want to do?
We want to be able to educate a lot of people and be able to let them know what a bottle does and what we can do. Jeans, for instance. I mean, you got any car from forward. We want to be sustainable and make the whole world like that.
Okay, so the last thing that we have
not
not
seen
seen
yet
yet is the recycle game.
So
We can win some
I
bottles.
can win some.
Are you good at games?
I'm the best.
Let's see.
I'll prove it to you.
What you're gonna do is once you hit start recycling, the cars are gonna flip around and hit the green water bottle. You got 20 seconds.
Okay. And what do I? I'm just trying to hit the green water bottle. What's the catch?
There's nothing. Where's the cool? You might win that uniform.
You have unicorns made out of recycled fiber?
I mean,
Can I check out two hands or one hand?
2 hands. See what position you're good.
That didn't seem very.
You're 47.
The first time I did it, I got 48.
Let's see.
But what did I get?
Oh, you want to recruit tote bag.
I told you I would. I told you I would win it. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking us through. This is awesome what you guys are doing, and we're super excited to be guys with you guys. We should mention the first 200 fans that show up on the pregame on Saturday get a free T-shirt. So come for the football, stay for the free T-shirt. And it's like, go green, go green.
Well, that was it. Did y'all see it that time? I hope I got it where y'all can see it. If not, I had to figure out how to do something else. Says we got 5 people watching. That is the mobile unit trailer that goes around different places. I seen, but audio was echoing. I don't know how else to do it. I don't. Might just have to go to my About Me tab and not about me, but my community tab and watch it that way, I guess. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off of here and head to bed. But yeah, it could very well be. And also too, I probably not knowing what to do neither. I might be doing something wrong. Can't never tell. I've just been messing around with it, trying to figure out a little something other. Oh, you find PDX. I told you happy birthday in Matt's show. You didn't even say nothing to me. I swear. I'm getting ready to head off to bed here in a little bit. We're going to do a Civil War thing tomorrow, Emmy. We might go to John Martin's grave. I'm not sure. Or we might go up on the mountain to the log cabin we did up there before. I can't remember where all we're going to be going. No how. Yeah, there's actually a little bitty shooting went out there. Also, it was the thing is called Stolman's Raid. That's the thing that we're doing tomorrow. It's a little bitty Civil War 2-room cabin. There is actually a bullet hole in the wall of the back of the building. We won't be going live there, but we will be going live wherever else we go. I don't have service down there. That's how come I won't be recording it, and we will put it on later down the road. We don't have no service there. I did a live there one time, but it kept cutting in and out. I just quit. It was aggravating. I'm gonna try to see if I can't find. Go to bed. You're yawning. Is yeah, it's I've been sleepy pretty much about all day. It rained yesterday, and that made me even more sleepy. But I had to be in work. I thought, boy, if I was at the house, I would be doing some snoozing. I might go live one day this week, and Amy, if you want to pop on for a little bit, maybe Saturday if nothing turns up between now and then. Say about 1, 2 o'clock. That is if something don't come up. If something comes up, I'll send you a message. I probably won't be back home tomorrow night till way early in the morning. I've got quite a bit of things I gotta do tomorrow. Let me know. I will. Hey. How you doing? Okay, I'm gone. Good night. Good night to you too, Donna. Thank you a lot for coming by. Hanging out with us. Like and shared. I appreciate that. Yep. I'm going to have to get going myself. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a bunch of baseball cards tomorrow I got to go through. Got to get some of my stuff written down for my show on Sunday because I got a show I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I will or not, but like I said, according on what I don't get done that morning, I probably man, I'm tired of getting up at 4 o'clock every morning, even on my days off. I'll be up at 4 o'clock here in a little bit. Laugh out loud, Tim, and thanks for sharing. Oh yeah, and I really appreciate everybody that come in. I just like to see different people, different everything. Good show tonight, Jonathan. I appreciate that, Vicky. Go to bed. Oh, I want to, but y'all come in. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to make you mad at me. It's go grab me another Dr. Pepper and crash in the bed. I done had my shower for the night, so it won't take long. I'll be out like a light. I rubbed myself down the other night with Vicks Vapor Rub. You talking about feeling good? My nose hole's opened up. I can smell flowers in 2 states away. Yep. I felt good. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Everybody have a blessed night. Vicky, you do the same. You have a good hey Sam PDX and George Johnson. I appreciate it. Thank you a lot for coming in, hanging out with us. I wouldn't be getting off here this early, but I'm a little tired now. I started a little bit after 9, and it's 12 o'clock here, so it's done gone on a little 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. I've been up all day long. This 24 hours I've been up, a little over 24 hours. No, I've been up 20 hours a day. Yeah, 20 hours. 12 there. Yeah, it's 12 here now. I'm not too far from y'all. I can about an hour. I can be in Mountain City, Tennessee. Got to go through Boone, up through West Jefferson, all that. Yeah, I'm just right on the other side of the mountains. I'm in Mount Airy, North Carolina, I guess you'd say. Just below the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina, where I'm at. So yeah, y'all can just hop on over the mountain here and come go something with me. That'd be cool. Yeah, I've been to Mountain City, Tennessee twice. We go to Jubilee out there at Dyson Grove Baptist Church. I don't know if you know where that's at or not, but that's where I've been. And I've been to Gatlinburg one time. That's where we took our honeymoon at the Gatlinburg. Yeah, anytime y'all get a chance. I don't do much traveling as often like I would because of my job, but if y'all ever get a venture and y'all want to travel over this way, y'all can. We'll go hiking in the woods, which I do have an airplane crash that we're getting ready to do here, probably either before it gets springtime or in the fall of this year. It's looking a little bit more into the fall. Yeah, we went there. We stayed in the Christmas Inn on our honeymoon when we went there. Hiking too. Yeah, it's a plane crash that crashed on the mountain, and I think they said it's a mile in there and a mile out. So y'all are more welcome to go with us on that if you want to. This is in North Carolina on the Blue Ridge Parkway, somewhere up there. The guy in my group, Michael, he knows where it is. I don't know much about it. I've seen it on Google it and everything, and let's see here. Plane. I help if I can spell right. That might. I think 2 people was killed. I'm thinking. Yeah. It's in North Carolina. It might be the one I'm thinking about. Was it pilot and a lady? I don't know. Let's see. This was crashed in 1983. Blowing Knob. I think that's the name of the part it's in. All I know, they said the pilot was drunk and the weather was bad, and the pilot didn't get up off the ground above the trees too good, and it caught one of the trees and it threw them in. What I'm thinking was Ben waiting to hike that. Is that the one? As far as I know, this is once in North Carolina. Yeah, we're getting ready to do that one, but it's going to be cold when I do that because I ain't getting up there getting on no more snakes. That is kind of wild, ain't it? That's the one that we've been talking about for about a year now, and I don't know. We hadn't had a chance for one thing. My dad wants to go, but I know he can't hike. Yeah, that's the reason I'm waiting when it's cold. I'd rather go right now when it's this cold instead of knowing getting up there and looking at something there and turn around and one of them staring at you in the eyeballs like that. I said, y'all can have this plane. I'm gone. But yeah, that's the one we've been wanting to go do for a long time. My buddy Michael is in the group. He knows where it's located and everything. I was going to go up there and do a film, make a video of it. Make a video of us walking in and videos walking out and stuff like that on YouTube from Smoky Mountain Family. And I said I have to hike that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I appreciate y'all, everybody that's came in tonight. Thank y'all a lot. I want to say thank you to Julie. She's been here pretty much the whole show. She's probably done gone to bed now. I know she said she had to work. Oh yeah, I know. It was interesting, ain't it? Hey, if y'all want to team up and we'll go up there. We'll meet somewhere and find a good meeting place, and we'll try to do that. Good night. We appreciate you, Johnson. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all made my day. Vicky, I want to thank her too for stopping by, and Head Off the Hook Outdoors. He's one of my good friends. I won't be chatting with him for long. And Amy, she's been a real nice friend to me. Julie, she's an awesome channel. I mean, she's got an awesome channel. I love watching her channel. She does a lot of shows on her, puts her videos on Mondays, and that is so fun to watch. She does karaoke and stuff, and Myers Paranormal was also awesome. Vicky, she's amazing. She's pretty much come into every one of my shows pretty much. Native Wild Man, I don't know where he got off to, but he normally hangs out. I've been watching a lot of his videos here lately. Mr. Rogers, I only saw him 3 times. At least he come in. That's all I ask. Just come in, hit that like button, and that's it. But no, I really appreciate it. Let us know when you going. We will see if we can make it happen. They are cool. Yep. Everybody that's in here tonight is about the awesome. I've seen everybody's channel except for Mr. Rogers. I yet got to go check his channel out, which I need to now. Anyway, so I appreciate it. Thank y'all a lot. I'm going to try to come on Sunday night. I'm not sure as of right now, but I will let y'all know. Just go check my community tab, and you can watch those 2 videos that I put up this morning about the reprieve, the yarn and stuff. It's very interesting. So thank y'all. Appreciate you. And I will catch y'all later.
What is the Global Ghost Hunt to me? The Global Ghost Hunt is a celebration of teams and locations, not just here in the U.S., but all around the world. It is an opportunity to unite groups and enthusiasts of this paranormal community in many different ways, and to highlight teams, locations, and all of us. And honestly, why wouldn't you want to be a part of it? You get to experience new groups. You get to promote yourself, promote your teams, and more importantly, too, the locations. A lot of our locations are being forgotten. So the Global Ghost Hunt is a perfect opportunity to bring your team, bring your locations out into the spotlight and have your chance to have your 15 minutes of fame and to make an everlasting impact in our community.